YouTube. Today I want to do a video about the actual cost of living in DMV area, the Washington DC, Maryland and Virginia area. I am currently at Georgetown waterfront. As you can see, it's a beautiful autumn day. It's almost at the end of November and the temperature is about 60 degrees and it's pretty cool. Okay, see the water? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, so the actual cost of living in DMV area. First, I would say the rent is not cheap. It's expensive. I right now live in Washington DC. I live in I have my private room is the basement level of townhouse. The townhouse has 4 floors, and the cost is about 1,100. And I share I have my private bedroom, but I also share a bathroom with my roommate. We are respectful. We keep it clean. But and the 100 and the 1,100 rent is not cheap. It includes utility, trash, and Wi-Fi. And I live around between the Logan Circle and the Thomas Circle, so it's a very popular place. It's close to the 14th Street, and the 14th Street is where the pubs at before coronavirus. I think there will be very young people hang out on 14th Street, so the location is pretty good. But the 1 bedroom is cost 1,100. And if you are looking for a studio, which is 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, that would be potentially about 1,200. And the people here usually, if you sign a lease with the property company or property owners, they usually don't include the utilities, and the utility cost usually about depends how you use. So our average is below 70 per month. So the utility you can expect from 50 to 60, 50 to 70 utility fees per month. And that is on the DC area. And of course, you can also go higher. Depends on the utilities, but the cheapest option for you is to live in the townhouse and to share some like kitchens and bathroom with at least 1 roommate. I can say that I don't know any bad place in DC that costs less than 1,000. So if you want to live directly in the DC where the commercial areas, it is about 1,500. Okay, that's the DC, Washington DC. And if you move north, the Maryland area, I'm not very familiar with the Maryland area. I don't live there, but I think if you live in the apartment buildings where you have all kinds of facilities, the swimming pools, the gym, that will cost more money for sure. Okay, and then move on to Virginia. The north of Virginia, the closest county next to Washington DC is called Arlington. It's the closest to DC, so it's the most expensive. And if you want to live in apartment buildings, that would also cost $1,000+. It's not cheaper than a townhouse in DC. But if you can afford, if you want to live cheaper, you can live at the townhouse. The townhouse in Arlington is usually the closer you are close to the metro area, the more expensive it will be. So I would say if you have a car, don't drive around. Probably can get a price of like 700 to 900. You can definitely find a room in the townhouse in Arlington. And so then you move further away from DC. Here comes East Church Falls or West Church Falls. It's all under the Fairfax County. So Fairfax County is a very rich county. Many beautiful townhouses. It's a big county, and environment is cool, and it's also super safe. Price wise, I would say you can. If you find it really hard, you can definitely find some places like 500 in a bedroom in the townhouse in Fairfax or Memphis, those areas. But it depends on you, because in the townhouses you don't find any people around. There's no pubs. You just feel like you're in the suburb and being away from civilization. I personally like to connect with people even during, I know the quarantine is not a great place to do that, but I want to live in like Washington DC, the downtown area, which is what I'm living right now, but I am moving to Arlington soon because I want to get a cheaper price and just see what Virginia is like. This is the waterfront of Georgetown, and you can see. Okay, across the river, you see those high buildings. Those buildings are Virginia. So across this river is Virginia.